Welcome back to Introduction to Engineering Design. This is Module 7.1, and we're on question 2. In this particular question, you'll use the model that is uploaded on the module file, and we're going to make a drawing. I've got that part open. The request is to use chain dimensioning in unidirectional on the text. So let's go ahead and look at how we would do that. So with the part open, I'm going to come right over here to my View palette. And first I'll go ahead and start a new drawing. Choose my template from my C drive, IAD 41, IAD templates. Open that, and then go to my View palette. And I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to find 7-1-2 or underscore 1-2. And it shows me the appropriate views. So I think this is the best front view. The front view is the best front view. I click, drag, drop, extend my cursor up, click, extend my cursor right, click, go to 45 for an isometric, and click. At that point, I will click the check mark, rearrange my particular drawings, and I'm ready to start dimensioning. So I'll use my Smart Dimension tool, and we'll have the rapid dimensioning selected, and we'll take advantage of some of the features of that. So just to remind you that chain dimensioning runs from one dimension to the next feature, and then from that feature to the next feature. So let's start here on the top view here, which this is probably the most appropriate place to put my width, and I'll have to put a couple along the bottom so that makes sense, but I'll click on this left-hand line and to my first saddle. I'll go ahead and select that. Now what I'm going to do is go from my first edge of the saddle to my second edge, and I'm making a chain as I move across the top of my model. You'll see how they're all aligned unidirectional on my, unidirectional on the text. So same thing, click on this inner edge on the bottom. And just made a slight mistake there, so let me undo that. And go for the cutout along this bottom. And you see I put that in the wrong spot, so I'll just come down and drop it in place. And now I've got a set of chain dimensions. As we talked about in class, the problem with these chain dimensions is if I have a tolerance for manufacturing or for any other operation that applies to this dimension of 0.25, I add the slop or the under or overshoot of that tolerance onto the starting direction or starting dimension of the second feature. So what I end up with is stacking tolerances across my model. That's the biggest problem with this style of dimensioning. Now, because it's not patently obvious that these two are collinear or coplanar, however you want to view it, I'm going to go ahead and give a dimension on this side, which is a little bit non-standard, because I can't see that hidden line on this side. And I'll go ahead and dimension the same opposite side here, and then the overall height of the object. The depth is very straightforward, and a single dimension. So what we've done here is we've dimensioned using a chain of dimensions, and then all of my dimension numbers are unidirectional. They're aligned horizontal. So that's it for part number 2. What I didn't show you prior is you want to save this file, save as, and go ahead and drop this into a folder on your desktop and name that folder 7.1. Thanks for watching.